I've started getting back into shiny hunting and realized there are so many methods to hunt shinies. And I decided in my chat, I was going to try and catch a shiny using every method. First off, we went for a simple one, and it's just zone resets in Legends ZA. It's one of the newest methods, and it's very simple. To catch a shiny, all you have to do is fly to a zone, just do that over and over again for like 15 minutes, then check if there's any shinies there. Or you can do resets on a bench, basically anything to just reset the zone. You can also just run away from the zone and run back. You just need to be, I think it's a minimum of 50 meters away from the Pokemon for it to despawn and then respawn back in. And I thought we were on a roll when we saw this shiny Delibird. Little did I know, Delibird runs away in this game. And I failed it, so we're off to a great start, I think. But now I know. We did eventually redeem ourselves with a shiny Snorunt, but I don't need it for living decks, so I was happy to do the method, but I want more for my living decks. While we're doing ZA though, I figured we might as well smash out the other method in this game, which is the shiny donuts. The odds increase on the donut depends on which level you use. There's 3 levels of the donut, and level 3 guarantees you a shiny, which I don't want to do. So we used a level 2 donut, which gives you the next best odds, and that's 1 in 683, and a level 1 would give you 1 in 819. These are with the shiny charm as well, so do keep that in mind when you're hunting. And this hunt for some reason took way longer than it ever has before for me to get a hyperspace shiny, but we did redeem it with a cool alpha routes, which I do need a Glade, so that's pretty good. Means I'm getting close now to about 500 different shinies. We moved on to Scarlet and Violet next, where they've got the sandwich method, which is similar to the donut method, gives you basically the same odds, but you're making a sandwich for typing instead of a donut, so same thing. And we decided to go for Roaring Moon because it was the only Scarlet Paradox Pokemon I still needed. This hunt also brought the average back down because it took longer to find where Roaring Moon spawned than to actually get the Roaring Moon. And here he is, a green Roaring Moon. Beautiful. For the 4th hunt, we moved on over to Pokemon Let's Go, where I thought doing a Pokemon chain would be super easy. Because it's very simple. Catch a Pokemon, encounter it again, catch it again. And every time you do, the very next one that spawns has a higher chance to be shiny. Once you hit a chain of 31, that's your maximum odds, but you still continue the chain to get the next one shiny. We went for Staryu because I hunted it a few months back and didn't quite get it, and I thought this was the perfect time to finally redeem that one. And I've decided after this, I now don't like Staryu. It's one of my bottom 5 Pokemon. This took 800 encounters on a Pokemon chain, 31's at max odds, and you're meant to get it on odds every 273, I think it was. So we actually managed to find a full odds Tentacruel and a full odds Tentacruel before we got this Staryu. That's why I hate Staryu. I did not enjoy this hunt, but we got the Staryu. On to the 5th method. I'm going to split these methods into 3 parts, so 7 hunts a video, and if you'd like to see the next ones after I'm done, I'm probably doing them right now on Twitch, so feel free to join me. If not, maybe just a like and subscribe and you'll get notified when the next one's out. Anyway, back to it. This was the first one we decided to do on the DS, and I went for the Friend Safari because that's the one I did most growing up. It basically, on X and Y, if you knew someone's friend code, you got access to a Friend Safari that gave you 3 Pokemon, all with an increased chance of hitting a shiny. And in this one, it was a ground type, and we needed an Nincada or we needed Sandshrew. We didn't need Diggersby, so anything we got here apart from Diggersby would have been perfectly fine. And I was actually trying to fix up the avatars thing on stream at the exact time we got Nincada. Luckily for chat though, they noticed it, and here we go. Shiny Nincada. It's what we wanted. Oh, I wasn't even looking. We moved back to the Switch and onto Legends Arceus. And for the purpose of saving time and not being technical, mass outbreaks and massive outbreaks are basically the same thing to me, so I only count them as one method. And all you have to do for them is basically show up to the outbreak and it has an increased chance of being a shiny. There are ways you can manipulate it to get like different ones, but I don't do that, so it's just the outbreak has increased shiny odds. While getting used to the controls, we decided we'll just fly around to all the mass outbreaks and just hope there was a shiny one there, and wouldn't you know it, shiny Bidoof. So I guess I don't actually have to learn the controls again for this game, because we're done in Arceus. Done. One more method for this video, and I figured we did the outbreak in Legends Arceus, let's do the outbreak in Scarlet Violet. And one of the options that came up was the Artisan form Poltergeist, which I didn't have that rare form because it showed up as a question mark on my outbreak. So that's exciting. I can get a rare form and a shiny at the same time. Say less. And for this one, all you have to do is knock out 60 of them and they'll have increased shiny odds. You can throw down a sandwich, but then it becomes more of a sandwich hunt. So I just knocked out 60 and just did picnic resets until I got it. And this little guy is hard to spot. I thought the green was much brighter than what it was. It's basically the same color as the black, so it took a lot longer than it should have. I probably missed a few, but here we go. Shiny Poltergeist. If you enjoyed these and are looking forward to the next ones, please consider jumping over on Twitch. I'm currently doing Masuda methods for Shiny Fion, since that's the only way you can get it, and Masuda's another method. And yeah, hope to see you guys over there. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.